So here we are again, and we are still looking at volume. Volume is the filling of a shape. So last week we looked at the volume of a cylinder, the filling of a cone. We have our formula right here in the middle of our page. If you didn't get these notes down last week, then pause it and go ahead and get these down. Earlier this week, we looked at the volume of a cone. How much would fill a cone? And in my Zoom meetings, I'm going to show you a demonstration of why we're dividing by 3. And we have the volume here of a cone, and it's right there in the center. Volume equals pi times radius squared times the height, divide by 3. Today, we are going to look at finding the volume of a sphere. So I want you to think of a tennis ball or a basketball. Those are sphere shapes. And when you think of the volume or filling those, think of the air that's going to go into that basketball or that tennis ball or whatever, or the mass it's made up of. So our formula is right here in the middle, where we're going to have 4 times pi times our radius cubed divided by 3. So again, we're still dealing with a radius. And a radius is going to be the distance from the center of the circle to the edge. So we need to make sure that we always are looking to see if we have a radius or not. So let's look at example 1. So we're going to have volume equals 4 times pi, which is 3.14. We do have a radius here because this line is half from the center to the edge of the circle. So we have a 2 times 2 times 2. Cubed means times itself 3 times. You're going to want to hit enter on your calculator and then divide by 3. And when you do that, you'll find the volume for this sphere is 33.5 feet cubed. We know that volume of any shape is going to be our label to the 3rd power. It's a 3D shape, cubed. Now our next example, it does not have a radius. It has what we call a diameter. We only want half of that line. It gives us the length of the whole line. So if the whole line is 14 centimeters, half of that line, if we cut that in half, our radius is going to be 7 centimeters. So again, we're just plugging this number or these numbers into our formula, and we have the volume equals 4 times pi, which is 3.14, and times my radius 3 times. So 7 times 7 times 7. Hit enter on your calculator, and then when you divide by 3, you will get the volume for this sphere is 1,436 and 3/10 centimeters cubed. So that is the volume. We've now talked about the volume of a cylinder, the volume of a cone, and the volume of a sphere. At the end of the week, you'll have a checkup over cone and sphere. Keep rocking it. You guys are doing great.